Namaste. Bow to you. Traditional Indian greeting. And today we are going to the subcontinent to the east, where the Ganga flows out to the sea. And we are going to meet Paramahansa Yogananda, the gentleman who brought yoga and Hindu philosophy to the West. By changing it up a little, he realized that the West thought scientifically. So he found the science within the Hindu yoga philosophies and brought us the chakras and yoga as we know it today. So I'd like you now just to imagine that we are somewhere in the delta of the mighty Ganga. There are reeds and there are still waters, and it is sunset or sunrise, whichever you prefer. And I want you first of all just to ground. Take a breath in and breathe out. Sigh into your breath and relax your body. Nobody wants anything from you at this moment, and nobody needs anything from you at this moment. With each breath, you relax deeper and deeper. I want you to imagine that candle flame, that God spark right in the middle of your soul. And imagine that flame glowing and growing to each side of you, to the front and the back of you, to above and below you. Push that flame outwards, outwards and outwards, expelling any anxiety that is in your body, your mind, your spirit now. Breathe it away and relax deeper and deeper into this beautiful vista in front of you. It is still. There are flocks of birds. And there are some barges out on the still waters. We are going to make our way over to a little jetty. Where a boat is tied up. One of the old Maharaja barges. Probably used today for tea. And for peace and harmony, resting out on the waters. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in peace and breathe out anxiety. As we stand on this jetty, somebody comes off the boat. A gentleman dressed in orange, a monk, with long hair. Yogananda himself greets you. Namaste. And we walk onto this boat. There are beautiful wooden cut blinds with patterns intricately designed on them. We can smell beautiful incense, sweet as the gods themselves. And there are sumptuous cushions and silks, and mats and rugs for us to sit upon as we journey towards Yogananda's Kriya Yoga Clinic. Reiki as we travel across the waters on this barge. An emotional healing, I want you just to empty it into the water, physically take it out of you and throw it. Open the holes in your feet or in your hands. Maybe trail your hands in the water over the side of the boat. The colours at either this time of morning, dawn, or evening dusk are absolutely beautiful. The blues make way for the golds, and the apricots and the tangerines and the violets and the pinks to the deep red globe of the sun as it either rises or sinks. The water reflects the light, so you are surrounded by all of this beautiful colour healing. Sigh in and breathe out again, relaxing. Yogananda starts talking. He starts this lesson before we get to the clinic. He says, to prevent mental disease, culture, peace, and faith in the cosmic consciousness, free the mind from all disturbing thoughts and fill it with poise and with joy. Realize the superiority of mental healing over physical healing and abstain from acquiring bad habits which make life miserable. As you ponder this, he continues. For curing bad habits, 1. Good habits are your best helpers. Preserve their force by stimulating them with good actions. 2. Bad habits are your worst enemies. Against your will, they will make you do things which hurt you the most. They are detrimental to your physical, social, mental, moral, and spiritual happiness. Starve bad habits by refusing to give them any further food of bad actions. 3. True freedom consists in doing things, i.e., eating, reading, helping, etc., in accordance to right judgment and choice of will, not in being compelled by bad habits. Eat what you should eat and not necessarily what you are used to. Do what you ought, not what your habits dictate. Pull some of that energy out. Good and bad habits both take some time to acquire force. Powerful bad habits can be displaced by opposite good habits, if the latter are patiently cultured. And 5. First, crowd out all bad habits by good habits in everything. Then culture the consciousness of being free from all habits in eating, working, etc. And then he goes on to say this: Thou art in law, thou art above all laws. I am thy child, I love thy law. Above all laws am I, even as thou art. Above all laws am I. O ye brave, good soldier habits, drive away the dark, dark habits. Drive away the dark, dark habits. I am free, I am free. I have no habits, I have no habits. I will do what is right, I'll do what's right. Uncommanded by habit's might. I am free, I am free. I have no habits. I have no habits. And as his words wash over you, you can feel yourself wanting to get over these habits. They could be as big or as minor. The will overshadow the want. The barge is now making its way over to the bank. And once the boat moors and ties the lines, everybody stands up to leave the boat. In front of you is a rolling lawn and a beautiful building with a dome. This is Yogananda's Kriya Yoga Clinic. The big wide doors are thrown open, and in the gentle breeze, the curtains, very fine silk, ruffle. Inside is a large marble floor with lots of yoga mats and cushions, bolsters, and a little platform at the front that Yogananda goes to sit upon. You find your mat, put your belongings down and stretch out a little bit, limber up. Just do some gentle stretching. Yogananda places his hands into Gasha or prayer position, and you all follow. perhaps setting those intentions to remove any bad habits. And for that, you call in Ganesha, the elephant god, the remover of obstacles, the one with the tusk. O Ganesh, help me to master my habits and force good habits in place of those. Breathe in and breathe out. Now Yogananda walks around the class, and to each person he shows you a yoga pose that is right for you. Maybe it is mountain pose, standing up, Tadasana. Maybe it is standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Perhaps it's the tree pose, Vriksasana. Perhaps it's something more energetic, the reverse warrior pose, Viparita Vatradasana. Perhaps it's a gentle hero pose, Virasana. Whichever pose, either these or many of the others, Yogananda adjusts you now. Perhaps he slides a leg out for your balance and poise. And if you're lucky, he will teach you an affirmation just for you. As he does this, I draw the master symbol so that you can gain mastery over these habits. He tells you that these habits do not make you a bad person. They are just delaying you getting the best out of yourselves. They are a distraction, he says. And remember, mental health governs physical health and spiritual health. Take a breath in and breathe out any remaining residue. Yogananda mounts the dais again, sitting down. And he now instructs you to rest. He shows you that there are two very good rest postures, one called child's pose, Balasana. Just even for a few minutes, that will rejuvenate you. And if you want a longer rest, Savasana, the corpse pose, which is traditional for ending yoga classes. You rest now in child's pose or corpse pose, searching down your body for any tension anywhere. Repeat any affirmations. And take heart, you will master these things in time, fostering a good preventative practice. The end of class. Yogananda invites everybody up. He has a gift for you. It'll be a jewel or a piece of jewelry. And as you reach him, he will tell you where to wear this on your body. You now go back to your yoga mat and you sit down in yogi pose, making sure that your body is symmetrical. You thank Lord Ganesh, who has looked over you, and you thank Yogananda. And then you grow roots, pushing down into the ground and the earth, deeper and deeper until it reaches the very center of the earth and wraps itself around the Shiva Lingam. Breathe in and relax again, knowing that nobody wants anything from you at this moment, that nobody needs anything from you at this moment. As we do the countdown to the end of the video, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bye-bye now, and thank you for watching.